From that point where you guys took the 3-point lead on your team, I mean, in your mind, was that just a situation where you had spent so much energy, you racing that 21-point lead, that the legs kind of got the better of you guys down the stretch?
No, I wouldn't blame it on that. I just think we didn't make shots down the stretch. I mean, we made a couple, but I think we got some good looks. I think we rushed a couple opportunities there. But I like how we clawed back into the game, but I hate how we even started off that way. So I wish we'd have made a couple more plays down the stretch, but that was a tough one.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, Kevin, when you say that was a tough one of the things Steve mentioned is he never thought that a game would, for this team, come down to offense and be proud of the defense. I'm wondering what you made of that and if there's anything to take from that moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, I like how we defended all game. I like how we rebounded all game. We didn't let our missed shots dictate our defense, especially when we got down big. And when we tied the game up, we couldn't score for a few possessions, with like 4 or 5 minutes to go. And I think we got good looks, a couple that were open that we missed. But that's part of the game. I just like how we stayed with it, and that's what we're going to have to continue to do in this series is stay with the game, stay with our plan, stay with each other individually if guys missing shots, and then we still encouraging one another and keep playing. So our defense has to be there no matter what.
On an offensively potent team like this, though, can you look at this as an anomaly where you miss shots, or can you not afford to think of it that way?
No, we can't expect to make shots next game just because we missed. We got to go out there and take it a possession at a time. But prepare these next 2 days and practice and get our bodies right, get our minds right, and come back. But we can't expect to make shots just because we missed them today.
Thank you.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
Kevin, it seemed like you guys made all the right plays today, but Milwaukee really concentrated on getting the ball away from you and Kai, and left Bruce open quite a bit. Do you feel like you did the right things, and just how tough did they make it on you to get the shots you wanted or to get to your spots?
Yeah, they played more physical. They were there at the rim. I mean, they played their regular way. They played the way they've been playing the whole season. I think we got great looks. We didn't knock them down, but they also did a good job of contesting and being physical and blocking shots at the rim. But for the most part, we got back into the game, had plays down the stretch, and they was able to make a couple more shots.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Kevin, just circling back to that first quarter where they take that 30-9 lead, are you saying that basically that is a byproduct of you guys missing shots, or was there anything about the approach to today's game that was off?
I think we missed good looks. I mean, we got some early on, and I guess we were just hoping the next shot went in, and then they got up 15, and then we'll come down, and we might, we get a good look, and they miss, and now they out on a long rebound, so it just didn't work out for us to start the game, but I like how we stayed with it. That's just probably the name of the game for us in the playoffs is continue to keep pushing, keep fighting, each and every possession, and it'll turn for us. So tonight it turned for us a little bit, but we definitely didn't get over the hump the way we wanted to.
Last question, Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, Kevin, you just touched on this a little bit, but that second quarter where you guys started to dig yourself out of that hole and make it a game, is that as simple as just making shots, or was there some adjustments you guys made to really open up the offense?
No, it's really simple as just making shots. I think we got good looks. We got to the paint. We made an extra pass, and we just made shots. Sometimes that's the name of the game. Both teams played incredible defensively. Both teams played extremely hard. Low turnover game. They had 8 blocks. We had 8 steals, 5 blocks. So it was one of them grind out games, and they just made couple more points late. They hit a couple more shots than we did.
What did you see from that? And was it just I don't want to say too little too late, but is 21-point first quarter just digging yourself too deep for a hole to come back from?
No, I thought we had, ample opportunities. We were back in the game the whole second half. We had a ton of good looks at the end of the game. Probably didn't execute as well as we'd like. We still got good looks. We didn't make any of them. It felt like, but just one of those nights where maybe we didn't execute well enough. Didn't have enough poise, but plenty of stuff we can work on and get better at.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, Steve, what do you make of your guys' defense, especially given, as you said, even though you weren't hitting shots, you were still able to stay in the game for most of the first half, despite that?
Yeah, we were pretty solid again. I mean, that's 3 games now where I thought our defensive effort was good. It's interesting that we lose a game because of our offense, but it was just a tough game. We just couldn't find our rhythm. A great opportunity for us to learn and grow from this. The defense was solid though, but we got to clean it up, both ends of the floor, but particularly offense tonight.
And if I could just follow up, it looked like Bruce was holding his groin or his hip late in the game. Is he all right?
Yeah, I think he's fine.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey Steve, I'm wondering if you saw any specific adjustments from the Bucks that you thought allowed them to play differently, or if it was more effort-based in your estimation?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're a desperate team. I guess you could say these are 2 elite offensive teams that played in the 80s. So, they had a better start than us. I felt like they got a better quality of shots at times than we did. But I mean, it could have gone either way. We went really cold at the end of the game, and we'll pick it apart. We'll look at it. We'll try to execute better. Look at ways that we can learn from this game and move forward. I mean, it was a tough playoff game where neither team was really shooting the ball well, creating good opportunities, and. It was someone was going to win ugly, and it was them tonight.
Brian Lewis with The New York Post.
Steve, you talked about looking at the execution down the stretch. Is it fair to say that you did actually get the looks that you wanted and just didn't hit them? And if that's the case, was that legs?
Yeah, I mean, you can always go back and look at a game and be like, we would have liked this player to shoot or whatever it may be, but in the moment, I thought we still were able to create some good opportunities, very makeable opportunities. You look at it, there's only 1 or 2 buckets in the last 3 or 4 minutes that we needed to fall, and they just didn't. We had, I thought, plenty of opportunities. Now, would I want Kevin or Kai shooting every single ball? Of course, but that's just not always the way it works out. But we can learn from it. We can grow. We got good looks at times that just didn't go in for us, and it was an uncharacteristic night in that respect, but also a night that is a new experience for us, on the road against an elite team in a hostile environment, and it was a very physical game, and, at times I thought we, maybe needed to just slow down a little bit, have a little bit more poise, and get to our spots.
Greg Logan with Newsday.
Steve, I apologize for joining late out of the match, but what kind of encouragement you take from not only the comeback, but the fact that you held them at 86 points for the 2nd straight game and just didn't have shots on? Is that a little bit of a confidence for?
Well, I think it shows we've defended well. We can always improve at the defensive end, but it was a really solid game. We gave ourselves a chance because of our defense. And our offense just couldn't keep up tonight. We're basically a bucket or 2 short, and we'll have to clean up the offense, but the defense was pretty solid, and it's going to have to continue to be solid.
Rachel Nichols with ESPN.
Hey, Steve. I've had some coaches in the past say that their teams learn more from losses than from wins, especially when the team is a bit new to each other. You guys, I guess, fall into that category just with all the injuries this year. Have you found that with this team? And if so, what do you think today kind of taught everyone to do for the next game in the series?
Yeah, I definitely think it's much easier to learn from losses. I think wins, sometimes you can sweep things under the rug. I think we just got to look at, the way we executed, throughout the game. I thought that, we didn't make shots. We had some looks that we just didn't make that we normally make, but I thought our execution could have been better throughout. So great experience for our guys. They're, it's like we said, a new group. They're still learning. They're still figuring things out together. And so it was a great experience for us, even if it was a painful one.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Last question, Ian Begley with SNY.
Yeah, Steve, the two possessions late where Bruce Brown ends up with the shot, do you tell the group just to play free in that scenario and get the best look you can, or do you tell them, hey, let's look for Kevin or Kyrie?
Well, we all know that we want Kevin and Kai to shoot the ball, but if they don't get free, they got to make the right play. And so we made the right play. You give some credit to the Bucks, and still we got some makeable looks. We can get better at executing. We can get better at handling those moments, and it was a great test for us tonight, and I think there's a lot for us to learn from it.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone.
Now we'll take you to the stats for Giannis and Middleton. They combined for 79% of the Bucks' points tonight, the highest by any duo in NBA playoff history. In Game 2, they combined for 35 and 16. First half alone.